Honey Badger, back over to you, buddy.
Right, okay, so next up we have the marvellous Marvin, commonly known as Money Magnet Man. He's going to be presenting Y-5. Marvin, do you want to unmute yourself, buddy?
Already on it. Let's go.
How you doing, mate?
Let's go. All right. Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be representing the best crypto project in the entire DeFi space, so to be in the CEX space. There's nothing about this project that is worth keeping under the carpets. Everything needs to be spit out there to the entire world. I am here in Jamaica. I am on fire for this project. In January, I learned of this project. For me, I was just, trying to get into regular projects, and I learned of Y-5. I thought it was just a regular project until we came up on false number one, where we had a contract issue, and that was fixed in no time. And that showed me the power of the devs that we were working with, and they gained my trust. Everything, the community was loving them. It is the kind of community where you don't have the when Lambo, when Hurricane, when Pluto. It's not that kind of crowd. I am so happy to be a part of this project, and I want to send a big shout out to the devs, Brad, Stu, and all of them. Now, Y-5 is a project that has every single thing that you're looking for. As a matter of fact, we are literally the godfather of the DeFi space. And every token that's coming now, every token that exists now, they will have to respect us for who we are, where we're going. We don't talk, we deliver. And by delivering, I am talking about a project where there are people who are struggling. I know projects that are struggling so hard, almost an entire year to get off one little utility. We literally have utilities that are done and in the back gathering dust because we're waiting for that strategic moment when we're going to launch it. Now, let me tell you about Y-5. Y-5, of course, we're also going to be the first to have the Y-5 GBP. We're going to be the first one. Of course, we're going to have Y-5 USD. I am sure they're going to come with Y-5 EUR. And of course, I would not be surprised if next week we hear that they have Y-5 every currency. And I love my team because they just constantly deliver. Some people might have a problem with our taxes on our wealth token, which was the original token, which is 20%. But if you have a problem with it, it simply means someone did not explain the tokenomics to you. Let me break it down for you, quick and fast. Now, the 20%, 13% is BUSD rewards. That comes back to you. So technically, it is 7%. And of course, we can't have a project if we don't have money going towards marketing and going to our liquidity pool. So when you come to our wealth token, just understand it's not 20%. It's really 7%. As for the trader token, the 3%, come on, guys. 1% in a BUSD coming back to you. Want the liquidity. What more can you ask for? This is the project. And you know what's the most amazing thing is that our new trader token that's just been launched a week now was not even a part of the white paper. Can you imagine? Now our team, the devs, the Brads and the Stewards and all the entire team, they literally just said, okay, so some exchanges are not going to accept our present wealth token. Well, let's just create a token. And they just created a token. And they didn't just create a token. They created a token in a bear market that's literally doing more than 10x's in a bear market. Now, what other team, what other project is out there gonna be on our own blockchain, own marketplace? Of course, I spoke about the stable coins, and let me tell you something. Fiat on and off ramping. Some people don't have a clue what that means. It means fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat. We have our debit card. Listen, there is no other project. I have about 45 seconds. Let me tell you something. If you don't own Y-5, you are making the worst mistake of your crypto life if you don't hold one of our tokens. As a matter of fact, the big news, let me drop the big news. Next, just today, document signed for one of our big, oh, come on, let's get it. Coinbit Coinsbit, that's an exchange, and they are going to be starting their marketing exactly this Friday the 10th. And next weekend, we're going to have not one, not two, not three, but 4 exchanges live for our wealth token. So be prepared. 2 seconds and I'm out.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh, I love the energy.
I want to blow an air horn right now.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, Marvin, I love you, mate.
All right, guys, I'm gonna bring up some questions. I did get a message from someone that they're having trouble. They said they raised their hand. I didn't see it. So, guys, I think we're having some trouble with that. But Jay, if you want to unmute yourself, you can ask your question.
It might be because they didn't upgrade their Twitter. There was an upgrade, so try upgrading your Twitter. That might help. But my question is, I didn't catch the last part, but is there anything that you didn't get to speak about that you really wanted to tell the people about Y-5?
Now listen, Y-5 is just a project where we don't, 5 minutes can never ever be sufficient enough to speak of this project. We have so much things that that was just a brief summary of who we are, what we are. But all I can tell you, brother, is that Binance and Ethereum and Bitcoin and all these people, they better know that we are a threat. Full stop.
James, you can unmute yourself.
Hey, Marvin. Great job, buddy. I knew you were going to bring the energy, brother. That was amazing. I don't really have any questions. I was say, you did an amazing job. Y-5 is my bullish token that I own. So I know Stuart's in here. Great job, buddy. And, appreciate you guys.
Thank you, James. Patty, you can unmute yourself.
Just wanted to say, Marvin, that was unbelievable. Love you, brother. That was huge. Just wanted to ask if you could touch real quick. There might be people in here that aren't familiar with the regulated part of Y-5. I think that's huge, and I can't believe you got as much as you got in 5 minutes. That was unbelievable.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. As I said before, it was a very challenging task to actually summarize a token of this magnitude. There's nobody who could really sum up this token in 5 minutes. So, of course, yeah, we're safe, secure, regulated, big partnerships with PI Global, and, of course, Albany Group that deals with regulatory stuff and compliance. So, of course, we are not just an ordinary token. We are a legit, legal cryptocurrency that people can feel safe and understand that their money is safe and their future is safe and their family is safe. And this is your bank account. Get some Y-5 now.
Nate, you can unmute yourself.
Marvin, awesome job. Hey, you didn't say anything about Trader Token. Can you elaborate for everybody else listening?
Sure. Now, Trader Token, as I said before, I did say something about Trader Token, but as I said, I couldn't speak much on that because we had so much to cover. But Trader Token was just, it's not even 2 weeks fully yet since launch. We started out with 150 million tokens. And of course, immediately after private sale, that was reduced by 2/3, bringing it to 50 million. And when we thought that that was not enough, immediately after launch, 43.7 million of those 50 million tokens were removed, which of course, once you burn that amount of tokens, it's going to automatically increase the value of this token. And right now, for everybody who bought into the pre-sale and private sale of that token, they're literally up a few X's. We went up to at least, I think, 10X. I am extremely happy with this. And we did that without being on one single exchange. So can you just imagine next weekend when we are on 4 exchanges totaling over $5 billion, $5 billion daily volume, we are going to go through the freaking universe. Go through it, not to it, through it.
I love it. I don't see any other questions. Brad or Honey Badger, anything?
Marvin, yeah, for me, can you just confirm what that big news was? What was coming up on Friday?
So we, of course, the deal was signed with Coinsbit. Coinsbit, that's one of our exchange, and that's going to be the first exchange that we're going to go live on, and that's the trader token. So the trader token, of course, is going to be the token that drives every revenue generated from that is going to go back to buy back and burn the wealth token, the original token. So you can just imagine what's going to happen to the price of that token as of next week. We are already in profits, significant profits. We are not far from our all-time high. I know we're going to do that very soon, and that's on the wealth token. We are up. We are just a token that is just up, green candles right through this. I don't even know what is a bear market. With Y-5, there's no bear market. Bull. And we won't stop being bullish. Next week, we are going to be the biggest bull in town.
All right, guys, that is 5 minutes. I'm not going to bring up any more people to ask questions. Thank you for that. That was awesome. And guys, thank you everyone that presented tonight. You all did an amazing job. And I really appreciate the fact that you can get all of that in 5 minutes. It just blows me away that you can do that. So well done to all of you. I also, and Honey Badger mentioned this, but I wanted to thank our partner, BUSD Buffet, who they are going to invest in the winning project, this pit and every pit going forward. So I just want to thank them again for that partnership. That's just an amazing thing that they're going to create a green candle for the winning project. And I also want to thank Luke at Reward Miner for sponsoring. Remember, guys, the winning investor gets $152 from Reward Miner, and that changes every time someone sponsors. It keeps going up. Everyone keeps one-upping each other, so I just want to thank them for that. Couple of housekeeping items. What we're going to do after this is over is Brad will put out a poll. He'll put out the recording. Remember to comment on the poll, to vote and comment on the poll. And remember to follow DeFi Connection, Honey Badger, and myself. And this past week, there were people who won, but they didn't get their prizes because they weren't following the three of us. And some people lost out on some pretty amazing prizes. So make sure if you tell people, hey, go vote on this poll, make sure you also tell them to follow the three of us so that they can win. I mean, there's a $500 prize here, guys. So make sure you tell people the proper way to do it. Don't just try to go out and vote, but tell them to comment, make sure they're following so they get a chance to win some of the money that's being given away tonight. Because we all need extra money, especially in a down market. So take care of your mates and make sure that you tell them to do that. Guys, what am I forgetting? Am I forgetting some? I'm sure there's a lot more stuff we want to say.
Well, not really, but just to remind everyone as well that we do have a Roundtable Crew Telegram group set up now where you can come and hang out. And it's not just about crypto talk, it's just everyday general chat, really. Something a bit different on Telegram. And obviously we've got the Investors Roundtable coming up on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube.